Hello, welcome back to the Extra Evident. A lot of people always ask me in my YouTube chat for like advice on how they should do YouTube, which just might come as a surprise to people, but like that's not the easiest thing to answer because it's not like I like have a full notebook full of like how I blew up or whatever. But there's obviously some things I did like subconsciously that helped me, you know, but you can't really explain those things. But I'm gonna try to explain. This is a rambling video. I don't have anything prepared. I got no clue what I'm gonna say. But I know what I am going to say first. The main key to... I'm going to talk about the Hive specifically, because it's a lot easier. But a lot of this can be applied to general YouTube as well. But the main key, in my opinion, if you want to do well in the Hive, is you need to make some connections with people. You need to have good, creative, fresh ideas, and you need to execute those ideas very well. And I know I just said a lot of stuff that doesn't teach you, like, oh, how do I get a good idea? So I'm just gonna say what I do, right? Let's start with networking stuff. For me, it's not very hard to network with Hive people because, you know, if we're talking networking with other people, I'd say the main thing you gotta do is there's a lot of ways to approach it, but just, like, don't be weird, okay? Once again, it's a very generic statement, but I feel like a lot of people focus way too much on, like, or a lot of small YouTubers, right, when they DM bigger YouTubers, they worry a lot about their message sounding good. And I feel like for the most part, it doesn't really matter what you say. As long as, like, you aren't weird or, like, disrespectful, the creator's gonna say yes, or no, or, you know, like, what you type isn't gonna affect the response type thing. But there's a lot of people, like, especially in my DMs, that just, like, don't even try. And it's like, why would I ever respond to you and, like, do your video if you're just saying, like, hey, be in my video, you know? Or there's some people who are, like, ramble on, like, really long about what their video is. And it's like, that's cool, but if I don't know who you are, I'm not going to read that type thing. So, I don't know. I'd say if you're trying to, like, DM people to make some connections, just be like simple, quick about it. You know, probably like make the first sentence something that would like make them want to actually read. Literally just clickbait them in a DM. That's all you got to do. But yeah, that's my thoughts on that. Let's get to the juicy stuff because connections kind of just happen over time as well. You don't necessarily need to like DM everybody for friends. But let's get into the juice here. Okay, good ideas and executing those ideas well. Now, the number one thing for success on YouTube cannot be taught. It is your personality. Easily peasily, your personality is the leading factor for your success. But then again, there are a lot of people who have a negative, like literally -2 personality points, and they somehow still do well. So it's not like all that, but even off camera, your personality has to be good for YouTube. You gotta have a work ethic. You gotta have motivation. You gotta have like, you know, like a drive to do it besides like, I want quick money and I play Minecraft. So I mean, that's gonna be the main like leading force in executing ideas. But I mean, the thing is too is you got to make like the videos well thought out, you know what I'm saying? You can't just like do an idea and then like copy someone else's thing word for word, bar for bar how they did it. Usually you got to like put your own spin on stuff. Or oh, this guy's cheating. Luckily, I'm built different. Yeah, you suck. Yeah, usually you gotta put your own spin on it or like do something creative. Once again, just make sure like make sure the video looks clean too. What I see a lot of small creators do is they try to do these like edits that they see the big YouTubers do. But since they have 500 subs, it looks garbage and it's just awkward. Do what I like to call the Evident P approach, okay? I know I am garbage at editing, so I don't try to make everyone think I'm good at editing. Dude, watch my videos. It's music, cutting, fade in, fade out, subtitles. That's all you do. That's literally it. Okay? Maybe an occasional zoom, and that is like that is the depth of my editing. And I think good editing will like in some cases help people succeed, but like you need to be fully locked in for that to be effective. I think a lot more time, you have a lot better like perspective on the video itself if you aren't focused on flashy edits. And then, you know, coming up with ideas, I mean, I'm gonna just say it because it's true, but like pretty much every YouTuber just sees an idea that already exists, you know, they already know it did well for someone else. Put your own twist on it. That's all I do all the time. You know, the whole best PS4 versus best Xbox. You want to know where I got that from? I got that from Fortnite, dude. The whole guess the YouTuber video thing I did. You want to know where I got that idea from? I got it from Fortnite, but I switched it up and made it into a Minecraft video. And that's the stuff I mean about like executing the video well. If you have a good idea and you waste it, that is like the worst feeling on planet Earth, because it happens all the time to me. Most of the time I feel like it's not my execution that makes me waste the idea, because I think just like certain points in the year, like your videos do worse, and it's like, man, I kind of wish I uploaded that at a different time. But look, just make sure like when you upload something, you don't regret how you made it. Yeah. Anyway, hopefully that was fine. Once again, I kind of rambled, and a lot of this probably won't help you execute anything, but it might just change your perspective a little bit, you know? And I am going to add this at the end because it's a very big thing for me. But there are a lot of small creators that, like, do not know how to interact with big creators, okay? Just be respectful, and your chances will be a lot higher, I think. There's like a lot of, I don't know, there's a lot of small creators that like you get in a call with them and it's just like, it doesn't feel natural. I don't know how to explain it, and I'm definitely calling out someone specifically. Anyway, goodbye.